back to another video, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is Jackson Halloween. Today we're going to be unboxing and setting up actually the oldest amritronic going. Well, there's one new old and one other older one. It was my oldest one with all the parts, I should say. It's Halloween 2015. Pumpkin Guardian of the Grave. Now, I got this thing, I think I got this 2 years ago. Yeah, I used it in 2 years now. It's one of the favorites of all the kids. The kids absolutely love this one. I will say it's Tombstone. The original sellers, the original owners did change up the Tombstone a little bit, so it's a little different, but it works though. Yes, you got the top part of Tombstone. You see those pegs. Yeah, those pegs are a little heavy duty. I need to change this base. Now, I did actually have a really cool base, but the stand, I don't know what happened to it, but it's missing stuff, so I put the original stakes back on. Don't mind this hole. That's the original stand. Oh, I never disconnected this. Let's see what's happening. Sorry, let me disconnect. Okay, there you go. I got the base. The adapter. Should I just? Oh, I don't think it's doing anything in my. The main body with fog hose, fog connector, and main mechanism. And it also would come with a fog attachment. I'm not 100% sure where that is. I'll look for that real quick. Alright, I'm not sure where his actual connector is. This is a lot like, because this is YJ, but his older fog perhaps I'm assuming is about the same. Anyways, let's get to set up. Now, this is, since he's an older techie, it is kind of a annoying setup, I per se. But first, take the main telescoping module and twist it on the base. Now, instantly you have E and D you want to connect, and E goes straight to the control box, but D actually goes to the eyes. It's kind of weird how they wire that up, but it works. So yeah, D, I mean not the eyes, the whole head. That's the main reason a lot of kids like this. So him and the Mon Gatekeeper, the kids really liked. Alright, D to D goes there. And then find the connection, label A, and that goes on the telescoping module. I don't know why it's labeled this way. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, I'll put this on real quick. Okay. Now, to close, and just close back over. And yes, that fog hose is a little bit exposed. Yeah, so mine doesn't really snap back very well, but yeah. Okay. So this step, no, I don't think mine's. I think they did kind of change this part on mine. But the zip tie, twist tie, back here on the control box. Oh, it's over there. And you're mad if you're using the fog machine or not. This is one really big downfall in this hand shot. It doesn't matter if you're using the fog machine or not. You have to twist tie the fog hose there. And this will keep him so he doesn't twist. One of the most annoying things on this amritronic ever, I'm not gonna lie. And there used to be a spot that said tie here. But this guy don't have it anymore. So I'm gonna really quick how I do this. So go grab his plug. Then actually I'll go over the control box real quick. Now he's older techie control box on the base. But basically over here, external speaker jack, volume jack, which I think is all the way up. Now relay switch has for the fog, we'll talk about that later. On off foot pad, on sound sensor, and then that's where you twist it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and foot pad there, fog machine plugs in there, which is C, the adapter plugs in there. So I will plug that adapter in. I'm gonna activate him and I'm gonna stop him when he gets all the way to the top. So, no quick demo. Okay. So there he is. Now he's up. So right now he's facing that way. That's where I'm not really actually sure what the front of his base is. I actually think, yeah. Come on. Scantron is so good quality. But I think the front of the base is actually over here. So I'm going to twist tie it so it's like that. Okay. Try to get that pretty snug. And hopefully he'll go down facing the same way too, but I doubt he will. Yeah. He does twist. That's basically what you're trying to eliminate. Oh, twist back. But see how he goes up. Yeah, actually I did that pretty well. And make sure, yeah, also tie that with his up, because you do not want the cord pulling on the fog hose, because that can severely damage the item. Okay, now to assemble the tombstone. It comes with these stake things. Put it like this. If you actually see into the ground. Put it like this. It's gonna be enough. And the original owner did actually make a stand for this once, and it did kind of fall apart. But when I first got it, that's actually so cool. Because this stand is not waterproof, so. So set it like that. And originally it had 3 little tiny stake things like there. That's how you put in this update thing that they did. Just little holes. So basically it's doing the same thing, lining up. You don't have to worry about lining up that middle one down. It's kind of hard. There you go. Just like that. And that one did turn. I'll fix that real quick. Okay. No, we keep that one keeps turning. Sorry, trim back. There we go. This thing kinda sucks. Great goodness. Yeah, okay. 1 second. Okay, I gotta stand. So now take the arms, sleeves, a little piece of Velcro that attaches to the tombstone. And same thing for the other arm. Now for the tombstone placement, don't go like too far or anything. Yeah, like that though. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So leave about this much of a gap between him and the tombstone. Can probably do a little closer, if that works though. Okay, now I'm gonna do a demo with no fog. Right. As you say, here's a demo of no fog. Hey! I'm gonna stop him in the up position. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention is the hood is a bendable wire. Bend that to your liking. I'm not gonna go too crazy of a fit. That looks good. I like the stem still being able to be seen. That looks good. Yeah, just to keep your cloth on the hat and the shoulders. Now I'll go over to the fog machine part. So if you're using the fog machine, you will want to take this part, and I already got my fog machine heating up just so I can do this faster. Take this part though, and you will need a screwdriver for this step. I'm just going to hand tighten it because I don't really have a screwdriver, but when you're actually using it, use a screwdriver. Put it on like that, tighten it up. Okay, now take the fog machine. Let's go over the hose just like that. And it'll take as I take it. Don't get that close, and you really shouldn't, but it's completely fine if it's that close. Now, take your fog wire connector, and right by in between the foot pad and the adapter, the point label C, attach that wire into the control box. Now take the that did not work. Okay, there you go. Attached that to the control box. Now, wow, I cannot speak. Fog machine. Now, once the fog machine heats up, let it reset. Now, I don't think it's probably warm yet, but might be. I'll test it. I don't think it is though. There it is. Oh yeah, let's get that fog smell. I'm so excited for Halloween. Anyways, we'll do it one more time. Okay, I'll let him go up one more time and I'll catch him before he goes back down to unplug him. And then I'll go over the review. Okay, so I did unplug him. He didn't break. So, Pumpkin Guardian Grave. I am just shocked that I have this thing. Like, it's Halloween 2023. I put the story out. I'm all staying for the haunted house in the outside portion. I don't know. My grandma shows up. No, sorry, it's the day before Halloween. I think it's the day before Halloween. I can't remember if it's Halloween day or the day before Halloween. But my grandma shows up to the house, and so I got surprised for you. Proceeds to pull this thing out of her truck, and he did have the original boxes completely beat up. But I was so happy. She did not know I liked this thing. She just thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, this thing. It's always been one of my favorites. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get into the review now of him. And I won't be biased or anything. I'll just straight up say what I think about him. So obviously, I think he's cool, but that being said, he has a lot of cons. And it makes sense. I mean, he is a 2015 item. Like, I'm not. He's up there, the older guys. I mean, it's not one of the old ones, but he's up there. It's the year after 2014, which everyone knows how that was. But let's go with everything. The head sculpt is just beautiful. I love this thing's head sculpt. It's like perfect, like traditional Jacqueline. Now it isn't a half head. You can see back here, it is a half head, but that's honestly kind of fine for him though. The clothes, I mean, they're whatever. I mean, they're pretty plain. A lot of creepy cloth here, there. Besides that, it's all black. The tombstone looks really cool. I love this thing's tombstone. It's a bunch of pumpkin heads. It's cool. And the top one even has a stem. Not much going off his looks, so we'll see. Cons to have, that's a good amount. The quality is just not good on this thing. The tombstone is just foam. I mean, I'm using the original stakes, but the original owner had a second stand, and the stakes that went connected. I mean, and put the poles where the two connect. And you did use the stand one here, but his stand kind of broke. Now I think I'm just missing parts. Yeah, there it is right there. I might just rebuild a new one. That's not too hard though. Just make a PVC pipe and paint it. Whatever, it's not bad. But yeah, this tombstone, like, that's the original stuff, and yeah, it just falls. I mean, you see him by setting him up. He just falls. The mechanism is not good quality. Last year I had to stop going down a couple times, but I just had to kind of push on him and he started going down, so it's not a good sign. You should not do this. Like, that's terrible. And yeah, that snap fog you see in there is completely broken. And the fact the whole fog hose, it's probably the least favorite part about this animatronic is the way this fog hose works. You have to like zip twist tie the fog hose on so he actually faces the right way. It's kind of stupid. But and I'll go into animation and lighting. Amazing. It's just perfect. The animation of him rising on the tombstone, that's his only animation. But it's a good animation there. I mean, he starts out below the tombstone and gets up to here. It's pretty big distance. I mean, I don't know how tall he is. I'm like 5'6", and he comes up slightly under my shoulder. Not much, but the lights in there, it's 2 LEDs, I'm sorry. There's 2 green LEDs in there. That's phenomenal. And the fog programming, actually, it's a little different than I remembered it being. I'll go over the fog programming real quick. Sorry, this is a long video. I said this is like my only really older animatronic after. So I have a lot of stuff, and plus it's one of my favorites of all time. So the fog programming is such the lights light up, starts shooting at fog before he turns on. I should trim him down, but when he gets up, it looks his head has a kind of a floaty feel. Right when it says dead, that happens. And when he starts laughing, too, right when he goes down, he shoots fog. And it's a really and it's simple. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Very simple. Now I'll have him go up one more time. The coolest part about him though is the fog coming out before he comes up. That is really cool. Now there is a con to that though, is when you don't use this thing of fog, because I mean, as you see, you do not need fog with this. He lights up, but he's behind the tombstone. He makes no noise or anything when that happens. So unless he has fog, it has no purpose. I wish there was an option to turn that off when he didn't have fog. With fog, it's the coolest thing ever, because he already has smoke in his face. And it makes smoke go around the tombstone also, because he shoots it out when he's behind the tombstone, so the tombstone gets some smoke also. It's a very clever idea. I just wish there was like a switch so he didn't do that unless he had the fog hooked up. There's been times, even with, because the fog machine never like, and the fog machine, some activations they shut off just because it needs to reheat. And there's been times in the Halloween, I think he's broken, but straight up just because his fog is like not working. But I love that, no? And the fact it shoots out twice when it goes up, that actually, I kind of not realized it. I thought I only did it once when they went up, but it does it twice. I mean, not clean, that's cool. I thought it was like one big fog. Man. So yeah, it shoots out fog 3 times during his animation. It's pretty cool. The fog comes out right in the back of, yeah, right there. With all foggy props, make sure you let them drain. I did not say that for Gaurdian nor Demonic Gatekeeper. Yes, make sure you let those drain though. Huge factor. Don't want to forget that. But he's cool. I have fucking animatronic wise, I have him, Demonic Gatekeeper, Super Vomit, which I'll do a video of that one soon. Man's his friend, which I'll also do one of him soon. And Gaurdian. Those are my foggy animatronics. All of them are super cool. Demonic Gatekeeper, I will say the programming is kind of weird on it. I mean, I like it. I like how it fogs the whole time. But it's kind of weird. Man's his friend programming is awful. I do not like the programming of that thing also. It shoots out just a little bit of fog. It's not good. I don't know what Super Vomit's programming is. I'll go over why I don't know that in a later video. Yeah, anyways, I'll stop talking about random animatronics and oh, that's a big spider. Anyways, spider underneath the spider. Okay, sorry, I keep going on. But anyways, all in all, he's such a cool animatronic to have. Decently rare, I will say. Yeah, just have to baby him. I mean, 2015 and he's working still, so yeah, that's really it though. Thanks for watching, and bye. Jackson Halloween signing out. Thanks.